When we travel, we often plan our trips to see the great cultural or historical treasures of the places we visit. But as we'll see in the new worlds of Central Europe, there are many treasures to be found in country villages, the products of crafts handed down from generation to generation.
We've seen in the previous parts of our journey, in and around southeastern Europe, the many grand monuments to the region's past, castles, monasteries and nunneries, palaces and cathedrals. But of course, these hardly typify the lives and work of the ordinary men and women who live here. This time, we're taking a detour, spend a little time among the more humble sights to be seen. Hidden away in the Romanian countryside, lay villages whose industry relies upon time-worn crafts, handed down from generation to generation. This is the village of Olari, which in Romanian means potter. Before 1945, there were nearly 150 families of potters in this village. But since then, since the economics of industrial communism, only 7 remain, of which one family maintain the pure tradition. Victor Victorano?
Victor Victorano.
Has the distinction of being the only artisan to be admitted to the Union of Romanian Artists. He and his son are potters, and they work from home. But whichever way one views them, as art, as home crafts, or just village industry, their beauty is undeniable. The exhibition all round this room represents 21 years of Victor and his family's work. The rooster here, the rooster of Horezu, is typical of potters. Yeah, rather an aggressive fellow, isn't he? The peppers surrounding him here represent their ambition. After looking upon Victor's fine work, we were keen to learn of any other artisans worth a visit, and our Romanian guide took us off to see some more enthusiastically. En route, we chanced upon a small craft stall at the roadside at Bizak Gorge in Moldavia, and were delighted to find ideas for gifts and souvenirs that we'd not seen in the towns or cities. And the prices were a great deal more attractive too.
So they are doing in clay, but it's burning in an oven with a chimney. That's why it's not black. That's why it's red.
Back on the road, we learned from the guide that he was taking us to see a family business that made black pottery. And if that didn't impress us too much, we were to be very surprised. We were greeted at Marginea by two generations of the family, the owner and her grandson. And we learned that they still practiced a skill that had changed little in over 5,000 years. The clay comes from the banks of the local river, and after preparation for throwing is formed into the beautiful designs you see here on simple wooden wheels. The 6-year-old Corneliu makes it look easy, but even he has had a lot of schooling in the art. All of the women in the family do the final decorating and polishing of the pottery products. And we were surprised to see that their tools for this intricate task were simply pebbles taken from a nearby stream. Maria, seen here, has used the same pebbles since she was a small girl, and mentioned to us that it seems to have grown a little smaller over the years. The black color comes from the special firing of the pottery in kilns that have no chimneys. And the blackening comes from the ash the kilns contain. Until very recently, this black pottery was mostly used by the poor people. But such is its appeal and durability, it has become highly prized by visitors to the area and now commands high prices in the family's small shop. Good news for them. Travelling on from Marginea, our guide had another small treat in store for us. This lovely old lady who still works at her ancient loom, weaving cloth and carpets.
Războiul moștenesc de la bunica, are aproape peste 150 de ani.
She's telling me that this loom is in her house and is working from more than 150 years. First worked her grandmother, and her grandmother died when she was 90, and after that she used this loom, and now she's almost 70.
There is no doubt that with the recent influx of visitors to post-communist Romania, these small craft operations are set to experience a substantial revival as demand for their fine artifacts grows. Perhaps one day there will be over 100 potters in Alari again. I hope so. Till next time.
Standbeelde en kulture. Kom besoek